Hello everyone, this is Steve with FTechD. Today I'll be working on a switch statement. Switch statement is a way for your program to have options. If you wanted to look at different areas of a program, like so you wanted to look at bills or overdrafts or income, well, this would be a good way for you to type in a number and actually head into that area of the program. Alright, so I already started with my basic program that I've talked about in previous videos, using my include ISOstream and using my namespace standard library, my main function, with my pause statement and my return. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to classify two characters. So one character I'm going to classify as number and another one as ants. Alright, and I'm going to make it equal to, right off the bat, to y as a character, so that way it can actually, when I do my while loop, I'm not going to do a do while loop, so I want it to be able to compare it right off the bat. So I'm going to do a while, and I'm going to say if ants equals two equal signs my character, then the loop will run. And since it is y, it will see this and it will start running. I gotta gotta put in my squiggly brackets. Alright, so my while loop is there. Now, outside the while loop, right here, I'm gonna actually give the options to the screen. So cout, and I'm gonna say, what would you like to work on? Please enter 1 for bills, 2 for overdraft, or 3 for income. And the \n, remember, is the enter button, so it actually moves down a line. After bills, it'll move down the line and say overdraft, and so on and so forth. Alright, so inside our while loop, I'm going to give a place for us to do an enter too. So I'm going to C, and I'm going to say enter. And let's just put one right there, so that way it's a little spot, so that way you'd be able to type it right in front of the enter. And so we're going to have to cin our number. Alright. After that's done, we want to be able to look at it with our switch statements. So we're going to do our switch. We want it to look at the number. And we're going to have to do some more squiggly brackets for our switch statement. Now we're going to look at cases. The cases of what's the possible outcome of our number. So we're going to say the first one is 1. And we're going to say our next one is 2, and so forth. Case 3. Oop. There we go. Alright, so now that we have those, we have to do one last thing with it, and that's our default. Just in case somebody types in something that isn't right, isn't one of our 3 cases. So now that we have that, we can start working on our first case. So our first case, we're going to cout, if they type in 1, and we're going to say no bills this week. Alright, I'm going to do an end line so things don't smash together with our system pause. We don't want everything to kind of run together. And we're going to change our answer, so our loop breaks, and we're going to change it to n. There we go. And last, we have to do a break. You have to put a break in there. If you don't, once it executes 1, it will keep going until it finds a break. So if you have a break in number 2 but not number 1, it'll run 1 and 2. So now that we have that, we can do our case 2, and we're going to say you have 2 overdrafts. Alright. And then we need to do the same thing with our brakes once again. So, whoops. We're going to do the same thing with our brakes again. And we're going to work on our last case. That is cout. And we're going to say we had 500 this week. Alright. And enter line. Put in our brakes. Alright, so now we should have our 3 statements, and we have to work on our default. So we're going to say to cout, if somebody types in the wrong thing, say invalid. Character. Okay. Need to put it in its citations. Invalid character. We'll do a line step down, and we'll say please try again. Alright. So now that we have that, it should, after it says please try again, it should send us right back out to the enter, so we can re-enter our actual number once more. Alright, so go up to compile and run, and everything should run if I did everything correctly. So we have number, cin, and I forgot to end my line right up here. There we go. Let's try it again. Alright, so what would you like to work on? Please enter a number. And let's enter the wrong one. Let's say 6. Alright, invalid character. Please try again. And so this time, let's try 3. You have 2 overdrafts. Alright, and the program broke, and it's done. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you have any more, you can also go to my website that has examples and libraries for C++ at ftechd.com. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I see you next time.